Hi, Jefferson Santos here, seven-figure entrepreneur and author of the book Higher Life Design. And today we're talking about another setback. Really? Like, how many of us get setbacks like almost every day or every week, right? I mean, it's really annoying and it's frustrating. And I want to kind of share with you how I look at a setback and what was kind of passed down to me. And when you look at like precious jewelry or metals, they go through a refining process. When they make it, now I'm not an expert in, alchemy and all that kind of stuff, but basically the process is the metal gets smelted and it goes through a lot of heat, and the dross or the impurities get pulled out of it or get drawn out, right? So then you have the purest form coming out. And so, when we're going through all the setbacks and, hitting our walls and different things like that, that kind of chips away at us and really refines us, because that kind of makes us who we are. That's our identity of the things that we've been through and the miles that we run. We got to surrender to the miles that we've already run. There's so much gold in that we can learn from that. But it's funny, a lot of people are like, well, I've been doing such and such for like 29 years, but really they've been repeating the same year 29 times versus taking one year and investing that knowledge into the next year, and taking the decade and investing that knowledge into the next year. And so you can become smarter as you go. And so in setbacks, I mean, when you look at a precious jewel, I mean, diamonds aren't just sitting there on trees and just in bushes. You can just pick them and put them in your basket, right? I mean, they're in the rock, right? You've heard about the whole, if you put enough pressure on coal, then it literally creates diamonds, right? And that's what pressure causes. And then also, I don't know what other sapphires and rubies and all the jewels that are out there, they're inside of rocks, and they're hidden in all kinds of different things. And so the thing is that you can't become a precious jewel, so to speak, or you can't become the person that you really want to be by just kind of sidestepping and all the problems, and you're never going to go through all the problems. I mean, you're going to go through them. You're going to get setbacks. And so when I get through a setback, I mean, yeah, it sucks. Something's got to suck, right? One of the things, you got to acknowledge it. That's cool. But it's like, how long do you hold on to it, right? In one of my earlier videos, I talk about, RWID, relative weight of importance and duration. How long am I giving it this relative weight of importance and duration, or do I just kind of let it go? Well, there's different types of levels of setbacks, but once again, back to the setback thing, you acknowledge it. Okay, that, how can I learn from this? What's the good in it? And then once again, it's the process of refinement. And the thing is that you can choose to be refined quickly, or you can just fight it and not learn from your lessons. But then again, if you don't learn from your lessons, you're going to take that test again, and then again, and then again, and again, until you learn the test, until you pass that test. And once again, that's part of the refining process. And so if you're shooting for that next goal in your life, or that moonshot, that massive career goal, or that massive creation goal that you have, once again, it's all about the process of refinement. And so next time you get a setback, just understand it's part of the refining process. It doesn't feel good. Refining doesn't feel good. There's no good part about refinement, but that's what it is. It's getting the impurities out so you can be that person that you're called to be. And hopefully this information, setback information, has helped you today on refinement. And with that said, I hope to help you arrive at your intended destination, healthy, wealthy, and happy.